Sat Nam, truth is my name. My name is also Melissa, and this is Sky, Sunday Kundalini Yoga. Today we'll be doing a physical practice, a Kriya, or a set of exercises for circulation. We'll begin by tuning in, bringing the hands to the heart center, palms flat and pressing into each other, thumbs in at the sternum. Close the eyes down and gaze at the third eye, that place where the brow meets the bridge of the nose. We'll take a couple of deep breaths together. Through the nose, inhale. And through the nose, exhale. Sit up nice and straight, crown of the head to the ceiling, shoulders come down, everything below the waist relaxes, so no clenching the legs. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Let's engage root lock, mulband, squeezing the anus, sex organs, lower abdomen comes up and in. Through the nose, exhale. One more deep breath in. And we'll check our neck lock, Jalandhar band. Neck should be in line with the spine. So pull the chin slightly back as if you're driving a car and trying to listen to a conversation in the back seat. Everything nice and aligned. Exhale through the nose, and we'll inhale to tune in with our Om Namo Gurudev Namo for protection and guidance. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Hold, engage mulband, engage Jalandhar band, draw the energy up, crown of the head up, shoulders down, legs relax, palms pressing. Let's sit in the zero. Maintaining the asana, exhale, engage mulband again. And when you need, inhale, relax the hands down to the lap. Take a moment here, and then we'll begin with a few warm-ups before we start the Kriya, because the Kriya starts right in with some shoulder and hip work, and we want to make sure that these areas are nice and warm. So if you're seated on something, go ahead and come off it, and we'll begin with a few Sufi grinds. So sitting in easy pose or cross-legged. Start rotating the upper body around to the hips. The back can be straight if you wish, and so that will look more like a mortar and pestle motion. And as your body warms up a little, start arching the spine forward and arching the spine back as you go back. So the heart travels forward on the inhale. We mentally vibrate Sat, and we exhale, traveling the heart back, mentally vibrating Nam. Sat is truth, Nam is name. Linking mantra with the breath helps us focus and center. Makes every move more meditative. And switch directions next time you come forward. The breath deepening as the body warms. Let's kick the legs out and continue this Sufi grind. Keep rotating the torso around the hips. You should feel the stretch in the inner legs now, back of the legs. Perhaps opening your hips, really feeling those sits bones press into the ground. Change direction on your rotation. Let's bend the knees up, spread the legs just a little, and then take the knees in 90 degrees angles to one side and then to the other. So you're pressing the knees down into the floor, shifting from left to right, feeling some nice stretches along the outside of the hips. Nice internal rotation for the hip joints. Okay, good. Let's rotate the shoulders. Big circles to the back. Inhaling as the shoulders come up, exhaling as they go down. And switch directions. Big shoulder circles forward. And then drop the chin to the chest. Let's just let the head hang heavy here, stretching out the back of the neck. Head back to neutral, one ear to one shoulder. Couple breaths here. Other ear to other shoulder. Head back to neutral. Let's look in this direction. Inhale, exhale, look in the opposite direction. Inhale, back to the first direction. Exhale the other way. Bring the head back to neutral. Let's look up. Deep breath in. Hold. And bring the head back to neutral. Excellent. Shake it out a little bit. Make sure you're nice and loose. Again, very basic name for this Kriya, Kriya for circulation. So let's get moving. I don't know about you, but I've been very still for the last couple of days. Reading, working, and I don't know, just been in a little bit of a meditative place. So it's time to move the body, get the blood flowing, move the spinal fluid, the cerebral spinal fluid, get everything, all these liquids and muscles and ligaments moving in our body today. So the first motion that we're going to do is a bowing motion. The hands are going to come to I need to grab some props. Sorry, beforehand. I like to use couch cushions for this kind of thing. So sitting up just slightly, and then hands will be clasped behind the head, and we're going to be bowing forward. And it's really nice. It's not imperative, but it's nice to have your forehead touching something when you bow. So grab whatever you need to accommodate this. And when you're ready, sit cross-legged in easy pose, nice and straight, crown of the head to the ceiling. I'll go ahead and start some music. And we're going to start bowing. And then after a minute, we're going to hum. So follow me on the hum, okay? But just for 1 minute, let's bow. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Eyes are closed. Focus at the brow point. And we're mentally thinking Sat as we inhale and Nam as we exhale. The body will loosen up. The description in the exercise promises as we continue to do this motion up and down. If you're not coming all the way down, don't worry about it. Bowing always reminds us that the head answers to the heart. This movement prioritizes the heart. And the mantra that we're going to begin humming is hum dum har 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 hum dum. If you don't know the words, don't worry. Just hum, H-U-M, over and over again. Hum dum har har opens the heart center and opens us, puts us in a place of compassion for ourselves and others. Let's go ahead and begin the hum. Hum dum hare 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 hum dum. Come up. Let's inhale. Engage mole bond. Hands are still clasped behind the head. Draw the energy up, up, up. Crown of the head to the ceiling, shoulders down, legs relax. Hold. Maintaining the asana through the nose, exhale. Engage mole bond again. And as you need, inhale and relax the hands down to the lap. Breathing freely through the nose. Taking a moment here to allow the exercise to integrate. So that was exercise number 1, but you didn't know you were going to be humming today. I think that's the only one that's like that. I'm going to keep sitting on my couch pillow here, twisting now to the left and right. Very important that you inhale on your left. So hands are in that same position, clasped behind the head, elbows really spread wide. We're going to allow those elbows to lead as we twist from side to side. Again, the inhale is on the left. And the more this is supported with the core, abdomen tucked in, all your ab muscles supporting this lift and twist, the more you can let go and let those elbows lead. So please take it easy. Don't go too fast or too far, but follow the breath. And as your body warms, you can make the movement bigger. Let me just check my music here. Okay. And begin if you haven't already. Thinking sat, nam, sat, nam, or whatever pace you're taking the movement. Heart opener here. This movement is for circulation. A little bit longer. Good, and come to the center, deep inhale. Hold, engage mole bond, draw the energy up. Maintain the asana through the nose, exhale. Excellent. Inhale as you need, and allow the arms to float down to the lap. Going to get these pillows out of the way. Next 2 exercises, we want our bum directly on the ground. And the first one that we're going to be doing is kicking the legs out in it's not a scissor kick, it's a push-pull. Okay, so you're going to be following the left leg. As the leg comes in and the knee comes close to your face, you're going to inhale, exhale as you push the leg out and the other leg comes in. So it's an alternating push-pull. We're only here for a minute, so do your very best. You can be leaning back on the hands, and if it is more, I'm going to do that for about half the time and then come down onto my elbows to help facilitate the movement. It is hard on the hip flexors. So do your very best. Long, deep breathing, or actually kind of a breath of fire. Let's begin. Big, deep breaths is what I meant to say. Again, this Kriya is for circulation, so we are definitely getting the heart rate up, moving the biggest muscles in the body with this and the next exercise, using our big leg muscles. A few more seconds, you're doing great. And that's good. Kick one leg out, inhale, engage mul bandh. Kick the other leg out, exhale, engage mul bandh again. Inhale, whew, come sitting and take it easy here for just a moment, eyes closed. Hands resting on the knees. Posture nice and straight. Short, tough exercise. Okay, the next one's similar. Now we're doing scissor kicks. Same angles with the body, hands behind you. Just checking the time. Let's go ahead and start. So up and down, up and down. Legs are straight if you need to accommodate, bend the legs. And again, you can come down on the elbows if you need to. We're only here for a minute. Do your very best. Breath is following that left leg. Inhaling as it comes up, exhaling as it goes down. Give me a smile. Whew. Has it been a minute? It has. Yay. Okay, let's inhale. Come sitting up. I'm gonna come right into easy pose. And inhale, we'll engage mul bandh. Picture that perfect scissor in your head. Exhale, engage mul bandh again. And release, breathe normally in and out the nose. Those were, for me, the two most challenging exercises. So we're done with those now. Whew. Hopefully you're feeling nice and warm. Got that heart rate up. Okay, the next movement calls for, let's talk about the breath first. The breath is going to come in and out the mouth. So a breath of fire through the mouth. Pretty slow breath of fire, very powerful in and out through this O-shaped mouth. The picture of this exercise, the woman is like this on her elbows, and her whole torso from the shoulders to the knees is nice and straight. So in order for me to make that straight, I need to be up on my hands. I'm going to start on my hands and then move to my fists about halfway through. Again, we're only here for about a minute. So you do what you need to do. Nice strong shoulders on this. Okay, let's push up into the position. So backward bridge. And breathe through the mouth. It says that the head can be in any position. So the head can be back and in line, or you can even like let it hang back if that's comfortable. It does not matter for this first part. What matters is that you're straight from the shoulders to the knees. Body is absolutely taut. Abs are going to be really strong, core tucked in to accommodate this. And the breath coming in and out the mouth. I need to push down through my toes to make sure my balance is right on this and not too much on my heels. Last part of this, lift the head up and look straight forward so the chin is striving to come to the chest. Keep that O breath going. Just about a minute here. I'm going to come up onto my fists. Bum up, push those toes down into the floor. Keep the chin up. You're doing great. Let's go ahead and end this. Inhale, engage the bond. And exhale, slowly with control, bring the bum down and relax in easy pose. Another strong exercise. Get a drink of water. We're coming onto the hands and knees for the next exercise. You're going to be in a cow position and stay in that cow position. Eyes are open, look up at the ceiling or as high up as you can. Tongue comes out as far as it will reach, and I mean far, and continue that O breath through the mouth. Or just, you're probably not making an O because your tongue's hanging out, but breathe in and out through the mouth over that tongue. Keep the shoulders pressed down. Keep looking up as high as you can. Suggest the ocular nerve, the tongue being out, adjust the vagus nerve, and also detoxifies and helps you get rid of any sicknesses that may be coming on. Push the tops of the feet into the floor. Stay in that cow position. Good. Inhale deep through the nose. Perfect the position. Look up as hard as you can. Bring the tongue out as far as it'll go. Engage Mo Band. Let's exhale. Push back and come into child's pose. Rest your head on the ground or onto stacked fists. Spreading the legs as you need to make this posture comfortable. Stay here for a few seconds. And on an inhale, push yourself back up to a seated position. Okay. Next exercise is going to be a major hip opener. This is also working the circulation. So the soles of the feet are going to press together. So wherever that happens for you, if the heels are in all the way close to the groin, great. If they're out, whatever position you need to be in. Hands come behind you again, and you're going to inhale as you push the knees together, and exhale as you let the legs flap open. So you do this to the best of your ability. Our hips and our flexibility and our comfort level here are all very different, very personal place. So you do you, but inhale up, exhale down, eyes are closed, and focused at the brow point. And you can take this at whatever speed you like. I'm going to pick up the pace. I'm fairly used to doing moves like this, and you can keep it nice and slow. Totally up to you. Relax those shoulders. Thinking Sat on the inhale and Nam on the exhale. Good. Bring the knees up. Inhale. Engage Mula Bandha. Relax those shoulders. Draw the energy up. Draw the crown of the head to the ceiling. Check your jaw and heart bond. Tuck that chin back. Neck's in line with the spine. Through the nose, exhale. Let's allow the legs to fall open. And engage Mula Bandha here. Inhale. Come back into a seated position, and we'll take a moment here, allowing the movement and exercise to integrate. Okay, we're coming on to the front for the next exercise and doing a modified cobra kind of push-up here on the fingertips. So come onto your front, as I said. Let's go ahead and just rest our chin on the ground for a minute. Allowing the body to understand that we're going to be coming up into a cobra. So now take your fingertips right by your shoulders, as if you were going to just get up off the ground on your fingertips. Can you see that I'm on my fingertips? And on the inhale, you're going to be coming up, and it says to straighten the arms, but I want you to take care of your lower back. So if you're just coming up 2/3 of the way or halfway, that's fine. This is the inhale. Chin comes up. On the exhale, chin comes to the ground. Okay, so inhale up and exhale down. This works on circulation, surprise, and the nervous system. Let me just get the music going. Okay. In, out, chin to ground. In, exhale, nose to ground. Apologies, I think it said nose to ground. Inhale, exhale. Stay on those fingertips if you can. Slow, controlled movement here. Let's count to 4 on the inhale and 4 on the exhale. Sa, ta, na, ma, wa, he, gu, ru. Sa, ta, na, ma, wa, he, gu, ru. Sa, ta, na, ma, wa, he, gu, ru. One more. Ma, wa, he, gu, ru. And again, let's push up on an inhale and exhale. Come back into baby pose or child's pose. Forehead to the ground or stacked on your fists. Let's rest here to release the lower back. Eyes are closed, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And on an inhale, push back up. We're coming into the last exercise, and then from the last exercise going straight into a meditation of sorts. So make yourself comfortable here to have the arms in the air and then to be still for a few minutes. Okay, so last exercise. Hands come straight up into the air. Fingers are straight and spread and very taut. So very you're pressing the fingers open and pressing them straight, and you're gonna shake just from the wrists. So you can't see me very well, but like this, kind of a little bit of a shimmy with your fingers. 1 minute here, begin. Eyes are closed, focused at the brow point. Nothing should be moving except from the hands, from the wrist up. This is to prevent arthritis and another movement that helps with circulation. So shake those hands side to side from the wrist, forward and back from the wrist, in diagonals. A few more seconds here. Shake, shake, shake. Isolate the movement to the hands only as much as possible. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Good, and inhale. Bring those fingertips to the sky. Engage Mul Bond, draw the energy up, 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 up. Maintaining the asana, keep the hands in the air. Exhale and engage Mul Bond again. Inhale, exhale, sweep the hands down and out through the auric field. Fingertips to the ground to ground. Breathing in and out through the nose here. And finally, final movement, movement 10 of this Kriya is to balance the left and right hemispheres of the brain. Hands come into Gyan Mudra. Thumb is touching forefinger. Okay, arms are straight, fingers are straight. Sitting up nice and straight, crown of the head to the ceiling, shoulders down. Check your jaw and heart bond. Neck lock, neck is in line with the spine, chin comes back. Just a bit. Long, deep breathing here. Through the nose, eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. Allow the breath to move in and out of your body, circulating. Fresh oxygen in, moving toxins out on the exhale. Allowing your brain to be balanced, your right and left sides of your body to come into symmetry and balance. Sitting neither leaning forward nor back, straight up and down. Everything is even and alive. We'll spend just 3 or so minutes here in meditation and gratitude and awareness of the functions of our body, of our ability to come alive, to jumpstart, initiate movement, cleansing, restoration, and relaxation. Press pause. Stay here for as long as you wish. If you need to start moving on through your day, together let's take a deep inhale in. Bring the hands to the heart center. Engage Mulban, draw the energy of this meditation, of the Kriya that came before, up and into your body, into your heart, into your soul, into your mind and aura, into your very being. Through the nose, exhale. Engage Mulban again. And we'll inhale to close practice with our sunshine song, singing it twice, once for yourself, perhaps the second time for somebody else. Let's inhale to begin. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Sat Nam. And we bow in deep gratitude to all the yogis, all the teachers, all the sages who have passed down these marvelous traditions of movement, mantra, and meditation, so that in practicing them, we can swirl our own circulation, come alive, and come into a neutral and energized reality, bringing our full selves to ourselves and to others in this moment and in every moment, today and every day. Sat Nam. Thank you so much for practicing with me. We'll see you next week for a meditative practice. I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you did, share it with someone that you think might get something out of it too. We'll see you next time. Have a great week ahead.